It's release day 2025 Topps Chrome UFC. Let's get it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. As always, we are live on eBay Live and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you have any questions over the course of the live break, just leave them down in the comments section on either channel. 12 boxes, 12 packs per box. Probably a little over an hour, probably an hour and 15 break time. We'll rip the full case. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits, and we'll get these shipped out within 2 business days safely and securely in bubble mailers like we always do. If you love the channel, go ahead and save me as a seller on the bay. If you love UFC, you're in the right spot. A lot of the breakers don't really know what they're talking about with UFC. I do. I'm really looking forward to the card tomorrow night. So hopefully we can chat about some UFC fights, figure out who you guys think is going to win tomorrow night. But either way, thanks so much for choosing to spend some of your Friday night here with me at Rips Card Rips. Really excited to rip this. I watched somebody rip a couple packs. I didn't have a lot of time. No, I didn't. Who was it, Phil? No, I definitely didn't see that. I haven't watched the weigh-ins. Usually right after my last Friday night break is when I watch the the weigh-ins and the face-offs, and then I write down who I'm going to bet. So I'm going to do that right after this. But no, who was it, Phil? Robin Clee, 60 or 53. Let's go. Good luck to you. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. If you guys want to let me know who you're rooting for down in the live chat, please do. I always love to know who's here hanging out in the live, rooting for their favorite fighters. Otherwise, you don't have to. Sit back, relax, enjoy the break. Card Ripken is back. What's up, dude? 12 boxes, 12 packs per. Any of the duels, there's a case hit that's got 2 fighters on it. Those will go to random at the end of the break. Otherwise, who knows? There's all sorts of action in here. There's rookie autos. There's frozen fractors. There's all sorts of fun stuff. So hopefully we have a nutso case. If you guys love this stuff, Rob needs a Bruce Buffer hit. You got a good price on Buffer. I haven't pulled a Buffer auto, and I've only pulled 1 in my time. So now would be the time. You're searching for stone hands. Nice. I'd love to see it. We're going to get started here momentarily. If you guys love this stuff, I have a hobby case and a Breakers Delight case. Breakers Delight cases are pretty hard to come by. I have 1 of each tomorrow night. If you buy into both, the shipping will combine automatically. So if you guys want to come back and hang out during the fights, come hang out. I'll be here. I'll be watching the fights off to the side, trying to pay attention to the break, but the fights will definitely be on here. First timer, Casey Gilmore, welcome, my man. Love to have you here. Good luck, everybody. Let's pop this case. Let's get the boxes out. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for choosing to spend some of your Friday night here with me. There's plenty of places you can break this stuff. A lot of people that have no idea what UFC is, have no idea who the fighters are. This is not that place. We know what we're talking about. We watch all the fights. My favorite fighters in this set are the Baldwin Fiends. I love Ishmael and Gabriel. Everyone's really high on Josh Van. I think he's going to get beat tomorrow night. That's just my opinion. I'm probably wrong. But I'll have a good amount of money on Roybal. Everybody's big on Josh Van. I think Peyton Talbot's probably a steal. There's a bunch of really good rookies. They haven't had rookies in a while, so this is such a cool set because they just haven't been able to do the rookies. So there's just a lot of action in here. Empty case. Good luck. Again, everybody likes who they like. Doesn't mean you're right or wrong if you like certain fighters, but I think Gene Silva's really good. I think he might actually be undervalued, despite being a little overhyped. I think he might be a little undervalued in the hobby. Just my opinion. We just bumped that. There we go. Phil says I got something to do tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be here, Phil. All right, let's get these in the middle. That was way off. There we go. All right. Roybal. I love Roybal. All right, Bry Castle's got RoboCop, Renato Moicano, Van Pan, Ilya, but you love Charles. Yeah, I love Ilya. I think Ilya wrecks him. I think Ilya wrecks him pretty quickly. Just my opinion. I actually don't love Charles Oliveira. Everybody else does. I don't. He's beat a lot of guys that I really like, though. So I'm a Poirier. I'm a Gaethje guy. So I'm not an Oliveira guy, but I would like to see Ilya just absolutely wreck him as fast as possible. I love Ilya. Love everything about the guy. Love the confidence. Love the boxing. Love the fact that nobody can take him down. And if they do, it just doesn't go anywhere. Zone Collection needs a Charles Air Jourdain Auto. 10 case breaks today and 0. Every time somebody says that, they seem to hit here. Kicker says second round KO. I tend to agree. Fight nerds are taking over. Not Protez. Protez got beat by Machado Gary. I had a lot of money on Machado. I actually had a lot of money on the KO too for Machado to finish by KO. So I washed there, but I'm not a Protez guy. Casey Gilmore's on Tracy Cortez. If Charles gets a hold of him, it's over. I don't know. Ilya's a sneaky black belt. Nobody's really seen it. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Ilya's a sneaky black belt. I don't think it's over as quick as you think if he gets a hold of him. I actually think Ilya by sub is a really good bet. I think he may actually try to sub him just to prove a point. He may knock him down early and then try to sub him. Just my opinion. What do I know? Jonathan Garcia's on Grasso. Yeah, that's going to be a good card too, Rob. All right, good luck, everybody. Again, I haven't watched it, so bear with me as I figure out where the hits are, but we show every card, we ship every card. Good luck. Oh, I hate the sideways cards. Dalby. Pena. Tony Ferguson. The negative refractor. That one actually looks really cool. Michael Chandler. Iron Mike to 199. Leon. Rocky Edwards. Colby Covington. Dope. Bukowskis and Ulanbekov. The purples will all be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you, so will the negatives. For the sake of the break, we're just going to sleeve and load all the numbered hits. We'll do a recap of those at the end. Everything that's purple, all the negatives will be sleeved and loaded as always. Ludovic Klein. Casey O'Neill, Kamaru Usman. Nakamura. Michael Morales. The red, white, and blue. Those will all be sleeved and loaded when they ship to you, too. Bullet Shevchenko. Claudio Ribeiro and Piotr Jan. I still don't know how P-E-T-R spells Piotr, but it does. Who might argue? Piotr. Alexa Grasso. Sermonara. Bo Nickel. Man, did he get messed up by Rainer de Ritter. There's Protez, right as I was talking smack about him. There you go, Protez. It's got some print lines on it, but nice Protez auto. RoboCop. Split decisions. There we go. That's a tough hit. Aspinall and Alex Pajeda. That one will go to random at the end. Nice one there. What's up, Trev? There we go. Trev is here and alive. That's what we like to see. Feels like 2024 again. Nice Protez. Nice Protez if you're a Protez guy. I'm not sure what they're going to do with him next. Does he have a fight scheduled? I feel like he's got to build his way back up. Jillian Robertson. She's a really good investment. She's tough to beat. Chase the Dream Hooper, Daniel Zellhuber, negative. Joaquin Buckley to 99. Waldo Cortez Acosta. Kaio from the Fighting Nerds, Saeed, and Pantoja. What do you guys think? Pantoja? What do you think? Pantoja or Kai Kara France tomorrow night? I'm on Kai Kara. I think Kai Kara has a significant advantage. I know it's a rematch. I think he has a significant advantage on the feet, and I don't see a world where he's going to get submitted to Kai Asakura. Petrino, Peyton Talbot, sneaky. After his last loss, I think he wrecks tomorrow night. Dudakova, she stinks. Pajeda, tail of the tape, Sarukian. All right. Dudakova coming off a big win. She is a terrible fighter. Renat, Eduardo Mora, Yasmin Jasudavicius. She's good. Trey Waters is our next auto. Out of 199, refractor. Killa Karine Silva, Jack the Joker, insert. Rebecca and Benoit, the God of War, Saint-Denis. Can't wait to see him fight again. Love that guy. He just wrecked a couple of guys and then you know, had the staph infection against Dustin. Ran into Moicano. We'll see. I'd like to see him come back strong. Pajeda, Hamzat. Danny Barlow, rookie, negative. Hamzat. That one's at a 250. Mozart Evloev, still undefeated. Tony Ferg, Naimov, and Marina Rodriguez. So far, slow start. Nothing super short printed. Autos, just okay. People trying to get 300 a box for this stuff, you got to be crazy. But that's what happens nowadays. All the distributors are trying to go nuts. Funkmaster, Ariane De Silva, Oral Buy. Man, what a good fight the other night. Peak, Fernando Padilla, Brian T. City Ortega, Cameron Simon, and Jan Machado Gary. Nothing crazy yet. Kaikara France, that's my guy tomorrow night. Hebos, Aaron Blanchfield, that's my girl. Love that. She chucked the mouthpiece. That was awesome. Nate Train, Landwehr, rookie negative, Kevin Holland. The negatives are everywhere. Jan, Kulabau, and Brito. So the negatives are useless and valueless because they've put too many in the boxes. So just know that. I'm always the most honest breaker out there. But the negatives are beautiful, but they put way too many in here. Shimio Gaziv, Alonzo Menafield. Like, stop with the negatives. Tashiomi Kazama, 175. Yasmin Lucindo, Shara Magomedov, Tim Elliott, and Raquel Rocky Pennington. I hate that they put this many negatives in. Such cool cards, but just, come on, be better. I like that. I didn't even see the second time, but we don't have time for that. Norma Dumont, Mario Batista, great fight last couple cards ago. Hanato Money Moicano, Prates, rookie. Jalton Maladino, it's a good-looking card. Macy Barber. All right, nothing crazy out of this box. Boring box. 24 in the live on YouTube. We got another 17s. We got 41 watching. Ortega, Jamal Hill, Yuri, Gabrielle Bonfim. Nice one there. That's my boy. Love that dude. Bonfim, red, white, and blue. Bonfim. I love the Bonfims. Nice one there. Nice Gabrielle. All right, first box. Big stinker other than the Prates spot in the case hit. Pajeda Aspinall. That'll go to random at the end. Let's see something here. Been excited for this all day. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. That first box was boring. That's awesome that you had to allow that. All right, here we go. Box 2. Oh, we got Ketlin Beheda, Joaquin Buckley, Piotr Jan, negative, Nate Train Landwehr, rookie auto. Fareed Basharat, purple. Casey O'Neill. Again, if you guys love this stuff, I have a hobby and Delight case running tomorrow night. I have another hobby case Sunday night. I'll have a couple cases next weekend as well. Got a lot of this stuff. I love the UFC. Diego Lopez, Arnold Allen, Curtis Blades. He lost that fight and won a decision. Jean Silva to 199. Nice one there. Prates hits. Woo! Dustin the Diamond Helix. Look at that. Case hits everywhere. Dustin Poirier, Usman Nakamura, Dustin Poirier, arguably my favorite fighter of all time. Nice helix right there with the special shorts. That's awesome. I got Dustin. I think Holloway's always been a point fighter outside of the last second swing as hard as you can and catch Gaethje in the right spot. I've never been a Holloway fan in any capacity, and I think once you get your chin dusted like that once, I think he might be in some trouble. I think he might be in some trouble. That Poirier was awesome, but I think Holloway gets wrecked. Ishmael Bonfim. Bonfim brothers are awesome. Miranda Maverick, Volkan Oezdemir. Look at him doing, what time is it? Yeah, the helix are tough to hit. I keep hitting them everywhere. We keep hitting helixes. Benoit, Santini, John Matsumoto, Royval, Kaio, Renato Moicano, Imavov, Dalby, Pena. But yeah, that Dustin's a really nice one. Really nice hit. Saeed, Pantoja, Sarukian, Ulanbekov, Mario Bautista. Wow, Berserker, another case hit. They're everywhere. Nice Shavkat. That's 3 already. It's 3 case hits in 2 boxes. We'll certainly live with the way this case is going. Rachmanov, I feel like he's been on the shelf for like 3 years now. Probably about time to get back out there. But call me crazy. Let's do that. Yeah, I think Dustin wins the fight. I just think he has more power. I don't know. A lot of people disagree, but we'll see. He stand, Rebecca. I think Dustin, unfortunately, there's Claudio Ribeiro. I think if he wins, that photo is so awesome. God, this would be a cool rainbow to chase. What a great, just prime Anderson Silva photo. Thug Rose. There's Dan, Hangman, Hooker, Brian Ortega, Jamal Hill. Look at that. What a great, if you're an Anderson Silva fan, which I'm not, but I do think he's the GOAT, personally. In his prime, nobody could touch him. That card is just epic. Yeah, the split decision's a case hit. So we got 3. Split decisions are 1 in every couple cases, I think. Rocky, Mariscal, that's Chepe. Bruno Ferreira, Mackenzie Dern, Marab, Dudakova, and Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. Always a lot of fun to watch. All right. Vinicius Oliveira, Jessica Andrade, Vinicius Oliveira negative. Joaquin Buckley, Numansa, Piotr Jan, Menon, Urseg, and Temba Garimbo. Good amount of action now, starting to heat up. A lot of case hits. Nothing super short printed in terms of just parallels. Let's see if we can't fix that here. Bukowskis, Olanbekov, Ribeiro, Piotr Jan, Shamil Gaziv, Tell the Tape, Kayla, Refractor, Suarez, and Amir Albazi. Curtis, Razor, Blades. I don't know what that is. Ooh, that looks awesome. Basharat, Jessica Andrade, negative. Justin Gaethje, the highlight. That's awesome. Love his auto, too. King Green. And big ticket, Zhang Weili. That's sick. What a good-looking card. Mac Dern and Jonathan Martinez. Love the big ticket. I'm not sure how rare these are, but you guys will probably tell me. Love that card. Nice Justin Gaethje. Sadly, a base Gaethje can't make it on the stand as much as I would love it to. We need better than that. We got case hits. We got rookie autos. We got Jean Silva. Maybe we hit a John Jones auto tonight. We got an Octagon, I think, to 8. Let's see something wild. Naimov, Marina, Bukowskis. 7 of 8. Yasmin Lucindo, Octagon Fractor. Norma Dumont, the Prince, Amir Almasi, Shamil, and Norma Dumont again. These are cool. These Octagons, they stole the idea from Prism. Cool one, though. Yasmin Lucindo. And the final pack, box 2. Again, we got 10 more to go. Jan. What the hell is that? Looks like a piece of toilet paper in the middle there. That's cool. Thank you, Fanatics. Curtis Blades. There's Joanna Jedrzejczyk out of 99. Bautista and Hanato. Money Moicano. There's nobody better on the mic after a win than Money Moicano, man. That dude just lets it fly. Doesn't even care. Yeah, Ripon Dynasty is it's quite a gamble. Same people that play $2,000 roulette hands, you know. If you got it, spend it. Look at that one. That one's upside down. Upside down. Maybe there's a wild one over here. All right, box 3. Nothing crazy out of the case. We got some case hits, but nothing I'm jumping up and down about. Yeah. Conor McGregor, great card, great photo. Grant Dawson, RoboCop, Vitor Petrino out of 199. Peak and Imavov. So we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in that one. Let's see if we get the other cards that we are expecting in another pack. Izzy fell off real quick. Santos, Umar, Catlin Sermonara, Nick Dalby, Forrest Griffin, Moicano, and Prates again. Catlin Chukagian, Sermonara. Sadly, I know both the names. Been watching this stuff for a while. Here we go. CLD, Marlon Chito Vera, Yair, Islam, Juliana Pena, Michael Venom Page, Sean Brady, and Brian Ortega. I hate John Jones. I'm glad he retired as well. I hope I don't hear his name again. Tyra, there's the Anderson Silva negative. Man, whoo, Stipe, another case hit. Kings and Queens. Case hits everywhere. Juliana Pena, Fiziv, Jamal Hill, and Dalby. How about the case hits? That's 4 in 3 boxes. How many can we possibly hit here? Is this just a case hit case? Or is this what all the cases are like? Just not a John Jones fan. Here's probably the best investment in this product. Vina Jean de Joba is awesome. Cyril Gahn, Tracy Cortez, Brandon Moreno, Prates again, and tail of the tape Chan Sung Jung to 99. Meatball and Lucindo. Prates is everywhere. Did you read the case or whatever the accusations are against him, Phil? Wild story. Read it if you haven't. Aspinall, Manel Kopp, Raul Hosas, there he is. Rainer de Ritter at a 150. Boom. That's a big one right there. This dude, future champ, just absolutely destroyed Bo Nickel. Rainer de Ritter, there it is. Nice hit. What's that? 51 out of 150. There we go. Nice Rainer. If you got that spot, congrats. Nice one there. Jamal Hill, Mario Godinez, Gabriel Bonfim, and Morales. Atta baby. Rainer de Ritter. Just destroyed Bo Nickel. It's awesome to watch. Ribavix, Vinicius Oliveira negative. Andre Muniz out of 250. Sean Brady, Yuri, Evloev, and Holland. All right, come on. Let's see something. No ladies showing up yet through 2.5 boxes. Let's find some hits. Molina, Bellato, Jean Silva, Kaikara, Volk. Cool looking card, I suppose. Rainer again, Manuel Torres, Weston Wilson, LaRon Murphy, Brian Ortega, Wanderlei Silva, tail of the tape. Cool looking card. Urseg and Temba Garimbo. Trev, that's your guy, Wanderlei. All right, I see a lot of action here. Ilya, Chandler, Guskov, negative. Shara, Blue Wave to 75. Nick Dalby, Chandler, Suarez, Amir Albazi. We should have another auto coming. The girls are hiding right now. They're hanging out for the first part of the case. There's Shara. There's Habib. Dreikus, Corey Sandhagen, Jan Blachowicz, Jamal, and Mavov Refractor, Martinez and Mac Dern. Come on, let's see it. I think DeRitter was the only auto, so let's find one here. Island Perez, Dustin Poirier, spot crushing. Tatiana Suarez, UFC signatures. There you go. Alonzo Menafield off a big win. Jamal Hill, big ticket. I love those. Gaziv and Dumont. Love the big tickets. I don't even care if they're that short printed or not. They just look good. Nice one. Tatiana Suarez. Still a big future for Tatiana if she can stay healthy. All right, 3 boxes in. Not what I expected. Nothing insane. We'll get there. But a lot of case hits. Seems like a case hit type card or super short print per box so far. Let's see if we can't find something orange or better, gold or better. Let's start with gold. If you've already hit, just know that they don't care at all about collation, so you might hit again. You get one numbered card, decent chance you're going to catch 1 or 2 more. Here we go. Box 4 of 12. We'll take a quick intermission after box 6. Yeah, I think she is fighting Nunes. It's not going to be good for her, I don't think. There's an orange. Here we go. Ooh, that looks cool, whatever it is. Josh Van, RoboCop, Islam, Andrade, tail of the tape, Chael P, Sonnen, LaRon, and Guskov. Let's see what this orange is. Let's go in this way. Rookie, Christian Leroy Duncan, CLD. Man, what a great auto. He's got such a... it just depends. I don't know if Amanda can get off her back in that fight, but if she does, she'll destroy Kayla on the feet. It's your classic grappler versus striker. But if Kayla stands with her for 30 seconds, she'll get her head knocked off. So we'll see. But it would be a good fight. I would like to see it. But yeah, Kayla's all grappling. Amanda Nunes is all striking. Here comes gold. We're going. Here we go. Now we get the color wheel going. Howell Hosas. O'Malley. Ikram. That's not the one we want. Arnold Allen to 50. Dudakova. Holland. Poirier. Umar. Arnold. All in Allen. The gold looks really good, by the way. CLD is a nice orange auto. Connor. Mirzakhanov, Zhang, Anderson Silva, Bruno Silva. A lot of Silvas. Oh, Colby Covington, Jaregui, Kazama, Jan, Kevin Holland, Rose, Javid, and Park. Kizriev, Marlon Vera, negative. Evloev, red and blue. Natalia, there she is. Davison Figueiredo. Stipe. Yair. Waldo Cortez Acosta. Charles Jourdain. Kaio again. Taito Avasa. Acosta. Waldo Cortez Acosta is not very good, in my humble opinion, but keeps winning fights, so we'll see. What are you going to do? Do I like the cards? I think the design is good. I don't like sideways or, horizontal cards, so those ones I don't really care for. Island Perez negative. There you go. Yasmin. Remember the name Bilal. But I think the design is fine. I think it's overpriced based on what they're trying to get for it now. Secondary, but yeah, I mean, I like the cards. Marcus McGee, Luana Santos, Victor Henry, rookie, Chael Sonnen with the tap out shorts. Love Chael Sonnen. There you go, Victor Henry. Need to spike something to get us going. I've seen a bunch of case hits, a bunch of cool cards, but nothing insane. There's Gabrielle Bonfim. There's my dude again. Michael Venom Page to 150. Bonfim. They're taking over one at a time. Nice Michael Venom Page throwback there. Not yet. Nothing great. Izzy, there you go. Chase the Dream Hooper. That's on card too at a 99. It's peeling a little bit on the bottom. My apologies. Not my fault. Chase the Dream. Big ticket. Volk. I do like those. Not going to lie. MVP. The big tickets are good looking. Get those all sleeved and loaded. I like them. Nice Chase Hooper. I actually don't like Chase Hooper the person. He's actually really annoying. But he's become a pretty good fighter at a 99. So I tend to root for him. But he really annoys me when he does interviews now. I think he thinks he's better than he is. But I like to watch him. CLD again. Manuel Torres. Michael Morales. Almabayev on the back. All right. I think the cards are good looking. I think they did a good job with the design. They're clean. Not too busy. There's Sean Strickland. There's Vinicius Oliveira. There's Kayla. All right. Onward. 4 boxes in. Still waiting on an insane hit. Bunch of case hits, but no. Nothing that's going to get me really going yet. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. Hope you guys enjoying yourselves. We have a hobby case and a delight case tomorrow night. All the auctions are live now, so if you want to come back and hang out during the fights, I'll be here watching fights, ripping cards, talking about the fights. Love to have you here. Yeah, I think Morales is legit. I do. Last fight was pretty good. Certainly looked legit there. Gilbert Burns is no joke. He's no joke, so he made pretty quick work of him. Bruno Silva, Michael Venom Page. He's somebody I'm like questionable on. I don't think MVP is all that good, but Shara, The Future, Tetsuro Taira. It's just so hard. Like, you know, Peyton Talbot you would have thought was just a one-man wrecking crew, and then just got laid on for a few rounds, and now everybody's off of him. Here's a gold. But you know, it's all what have you done for me lately? There's Meatball Molly. Here we go with Henry Cejudo, Triple C. There's another guy that, like, if he fought in a different era, like, I think he's one of the worst champs ever. Like, I don't think he had a speck of talent in him in terms of UFC level talent, but he just fought in the right era. If he fought in this era, I mean, as you've seen, like, he can't even compete. I know he's a little bit older, but there's Vic Henry, there's Danny Barlow with an on-card rookie auto. Song Yadong, there's Paul Craig. Somehow he got re-signed. He's awful. And sadly, I bet on him against whoever it was, Bellato. And that up kick seemed fine to me, but jeez, oh man. Landwehr, Zaluber. Guskov, there's Aljamain, Funkmaster Sterling, Randy Brown, Rude Boy, there's King Green, Habib, and Dreykus. I think tomorrow night goes Kai Kara, either KO or decision, and Ilya I think he just destroys Charles Oliveira. I don't even know if it gets out of 1 round, but that's my opinion. I think he just absolutely wrecks him. I think he's trying to make a point too. Sergey Pavlovich, Uzdemir, Sandhagen, Jan Blachowicz. I'll be very surprised if the Oliveira fight's even competitive, but I'm wrong all the time. Mavov, Dustin Poirier, negative again. Tom Aspinall, nice one out of 199. Just clubbing Sergey Pavlovich in the head and knocking him out. Josh Van Hyper, Marab. What is that? Is that another case hit? What is that? Representing, yeah, that's another case hit. Nice Marab. Muniz. Nice Aspinall there. And another case hit. Nice Aspinall. There's your champ right there out of 199. Say what you will. Say if John Jones is ducking him or not. He certainly didn't want to fight him. Certainly didn't want to get in the ring with him. I probably wouldn't have either if I was him. We got to go to random. Aspinall spot's doing pretty well. Case hits everywhere. Let's see a John Jones auto. Umar, Anderson Silva, O'Malley negative, Habib to 299, Amavov, Funkmaster. It's a cool Habib photo. It's like young Habib right there. Not the photo you usually see. I like that one. It's cool. Bruno Silva, Vulcan. There's Molly McCann. Newly retired Molly McCann. T. Ferg, Bo Nickel, Barlow, Raul Rosas, Trey Waters, Boring Pack. All right, Trey Waters again. There's an Umar negative. There's Manel Kopp, who was supposed to fight this weekend. Bailed out at a 75. Luana Pinedo, Luana Santos on the back. Manel Kopp was supposed to fight who? Royval? That's why Josh Van had to step in. It's tough. That would have been a good fight. I think Josh Van gets wrecked, but we'll see. Just don't think he has the jiu-jitsu to hang out with a guy like Royval, especially after he lost to Energy, Joanna, Angela Hill, Purple, Joanna, Marlon Cheeto Vera. Last pack, box 5. We're waiting on something crazy. Still waiting on something crazy. That looks wild, whatever that is. Anderson Silva negative again. Piera. Tail of the tape is Kayla Refractor again. All right. A lot of dupes starting to pile up. We're ready for some big cards, aren't we? Anybody ready for some big cards? Box 6 coming at us. Box number 6. I don't even know if I've seen the John Jones base card yet. John Jones. I wonder what his super auto that says GOAT will go for. Need a good Rosas. You've got a couple of negatives, but otherwise, nothing crazy for Raul Rosas. All right, let's see something here. Islam, Ikram, Rocky, Josh Van, there he is. There's the man. On card auto. Claudio, Ribeiro, Pena, Josh Van. Josh Van auto. Yeah, good one. Good one for the Van spot. Base auto. Tyra. There's Chepe Mariscal. Bilal, remember the name. Muhammad Green. Jonathan Martinez. Nice Connor. Admittedly, I'm not a big Bilal fan. I think him beating Sean Brady was like one of the craziest wins ever. I think if he fought Sean Brady 20 times in a row, Sean Brady wrecks him 19 of them. And he just wrecked Sean Brady that night for whatever reason, but it sucked. Kyler Phillips, because it changed the trajectories for both, but I'll tell you who I wouldn't want to fight right now. Sean Brady. At all. Here comes a gold in here. Yeah, oh yeah, there's some gold. Rayner. Kayla. What is this? All right, let's see it. Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. Gold at a 50. People love Ty. Melissa Mullins. Connor. Refractor. What is that? Fists of Fury? I haven't seen one of those yet. I don't know if it's a case hit or anything, but we're going to get it loaded like it is. Fists of Fury. Connor. I hate the card. Terrible looking card. But probably a cool one. Ty Tuivasa gold. Love the on-card autos. Bam Bam. Nothing cooler than watching a guy do a shoey after a knockout win. I can't possibly imagine a scenario where I would drink a beer out of somebody's shoe, but I guess if I knocked somebody out, there's Joel Alvarez on national television, maybe I would. I don't know. Hard to say. Tema Garimbo. We got something here. Sudavicius, Melissa Mullins, and this. New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley gold. That's awesome. Another gold. Golds are starting to pop out. I don't think they printed this to the moon like a lot of products. Seems to be a lot of really good color in here. Gold everywhere. Ilya, Chandler, Habib, Dreykus, Tagir, Urseg. Boring pack. Boring. Tracy Cortez, Moreno. There's Tyra, Derek Lewis, Razor, Curtis Blades. God, he stinks. He definitely lost that fight. Cost a lot of people a lot of money. Cost a lot of people a lot of money. Mano Kopp, Sadikov, Yanez, Bruno the Hulk, Fajeda to 75, Bukowskis, Paulo Costa, tailed the tape. Thank God they got him in there. Paulo Costa. Remember when he was like an actual title contender? It's a tough time for the UFC. Guy stinks. Guy who only boxes but doesn't do that all that well. Rebits. Urseg, rookie, red and blue. Suarez, Bo, and Danny Barlow. Thank you, Doc G. I am well aware. Valentina Shevchenko, that's a nice one. Tatiana Suarez, Corey Sandhagen. What we got here? All right. Tim Elliott, Jalton, Maladino, Bob Whitaker, the highlight. First 6 boxes full of case hits. Autos, just okay. Last pack, box 6. Nothing crazy. Amir Albazi. All right, we got to get going. Got to get going with the autos and numbered cards. Nothing crazy here. Disappointing, I would say, in a slight way. But in terms of case hits, we're rolling. Got to start seeing some big autos and some low-numbered parallels. Come on. All right, second half of the case. Good luck, everybody. If you just joined us, welcome. If you've been here the whole time, thanks for hanging out. It's been an okay case. If you like case hits, if you like big autos, see if we can get there. Good luck. Need some more Jean Silva? Yeah, I would imagine you would be happy with some more. See what we can't find you. Here we go. All right, gold. Gold is Park. Hyun Sung Park to 50. Kopylov. Killer Kareen Silva. Nice Park gold. Golds aren't quite as exciting as they are in Prism. Well, you know, it's out of 10, but golds out of 50 are still nice. Get real excited when you see red or orange. There's Jonathan Martinez, Yair. That looks cool back there. Joanna, Jonathan Martinez, Auto, Strickland, Tail of the Tape, Rose, Patty, Jonathan Martinez, Mr. Leg Kicks. He loves to throw a good leg kick. Blah. Bob Whitaker. Olberg. Yasmin. Alex Perez. Rocky. I wish they'd stop doing horizontal cards. Like, nobody likes horizontal cards. I mean, maybe you'll say you do, but nobody really does. Displaying them stinks. Everything about them stinks. Like, just stop. Someone's got to get in one of those meetings and just be like, yeah, we gotta stop doing the horizontal thing. Stop trying to make it happen. Personally, I don't collect any card that is horizontal. Doesn't matter if it's my favorite player. I couldn't care less about any card that's facing that way. Rinya Nakamura, Raul Rosas, big ticket, Rose. Rose has made me not interested in the big tickets. I'm not a Rose Namajunas fan. She bores me to death. She's always bored me to death. I actually kind of wish she would retire, personally. I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of done watching Rose fight. I just don't have any interest at all. Rachmanov, Volk, Mullins, Roman Kopylov. That's a sneaky good card at a 150. Derek Lewis, Jan Machado Gary, nice one at a 150. I know everybody loves Rose. I'm just not a fan. Never been a fan. Don't like Pat Barry either. I think her husband's a weirdo. No, nothing out of 10 yet, Doc G. Husband's a weirdo. Watching him get knocked out in one of the best fights of all time was actually really entertaining for me. Just not a fan. Not a fan of Rose. But I get why people are. She's had some entertaining fights. I just think it's like 5 years too long. Marab, there's Peyton Talbot. I don't know. I don't think they printed it too much, Doc G. I don't think they printed it too crazy. I've seen a bunch of gold already. Who is that? Charles Air Jourdain. King Green. Urseg and Kaio. Refractor. Kopylov again. Nasruddin Mavov. Ariane De Silva. Suarez. Bo. Ankalaev. Has there ever been a champion anybody likes less than Magomed Ankalaev? God, he stinks. Ugh. Dana White was so pissed when he won that fight. Like, ugh. God. He stinks. There's Michelle Pajeda. There's Potan. No, I think Alex Pajeda's overrated as well, but you can't get any worse than Ankalaev. Can't possibly get worse. Trey Waters negative. Albazi. All right, that was a bad box. That was a really bad box. Song Yadong. All right. We're halfway home. We finally had a really terrible box. Or actually, that was box 7, so we got to get going here. Let's see something. Come on. Come on. It was a crap box. Crappy box. All right. Still no big autos. Still no... Tom Aspinall's a cool one. Otherwise, like Prates, Josh Van have been base. I would say the autos have been a D plus. See if we can't pick it up. We got 5 boxes to go. Base rookie autos nobody cares about. We need low-numbered autos. There's Sergey Pavlovich. There's Rinya. Nakamura to 150. Asakura. Moicano on the back. Money Moicano. Ribovics. Car France. Let's see. Joanna Rayner. DeRitter. I told you you'd see a couple. Out of 99, there's Rayner. It's the Rayner DeRitter case. You wreck Bo, and all of a sudden, you just start hitting cards. There's Rayner again. There he is. We got a green and a blue. You're rainbow hunting. Get the rainbow. Need the orange and the red now, or the super. Get weird. All right. Morales. There's Dreykus. That's a nice one. Still Knox. Chase the Dream. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right. Dreykus. Kayla. Aljamain. Another Kings and Queens, maybe? Yep. Good luck. Movzar. And Ilya Tapuria with the Kings. Case hit. The case hits are everywhere. Kai Asakura. The odds are not as favorable as this case has shown us. So it's definitely been a good case in terms of the case hits. They've been everywhere. Ilya spot. There you go. Still got 4 boxes left to go. We got a bazillion case hits. Here comes an Aqua. Aqua's Chase Hooper. Hamzat. Boars. Boars out of 99. It's a terrible nickname. I'm surprised they've stretched it out so he hasn't fought for a title, especially after he nearly rearranged Robert Whittaker's face. He's just so boring. He's such an unlikable guy. I think they just don't want him to be a champion, but, like, no one's beating that guy in a fight. Literally no one's beating him. I'm not even sure if you threw him in a different division, anyone's beating him. Jillian Robertson, cool card there. She's awesome. Wanderlei Refractor. But, like, who wants to fight Hamzat? It's like, if everyone's like, hey, you want to fight for a title? You want to fight this guy? And be like, nah. Nice Bonfim. Casey O'Neill. I love her auto, King Casey, but that card sucks. Bo. Another one of these. McGregor and Volk. Case hits are everywhere. Split decisions. Split decisions, Connor and Volk. So we got to go to random twice at the end of this. All right, let's grab these. 2 of these. All right, that way I'll remember. All right, nice Bonfim. The Bonfims are hitting. A nice King Casey O'Neill auto, I guess. If you like Casey O'Neill. I like the auto. I don't like the fighter. All right, let's see something. That's Piero Rodriguez. That's Chepe Mariscal to 175. Okay. Nice Chepe. He's a volume, energy, gas tank fighter. I like to watch him fight. Not sure he has much of a future, but it's just my opinion. but he'll be around for a while. His fights are always exciting. There's Vitor Petrino, Refractor, and the final pack of box 8 of 12. If you're looking for the ladies, there hasn't been a lot of action. Maybe the last 4 will get us there. Molly McCann, Aaron Blanchfield. There we go. Great photo. Talbot. A little Jaws, huh, Doc G? Little Jaws quote. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. 4 to go. 4 boxes to go. Still waiting on an insane card. I feel like the case hits have been everywhere. Still waiting on something wild in terms of red, super, or like an insane gold, but the case hits are everywhere. Here we go. Zhang Weili, Mirzakhanov. That was a cool Chepe. All right. There's Sergey. There's Trevor Peak. His fights are fun. I wouldn't invest in Trevor Peak cards if it were me, but his fights are fun to watch. All right. Earl by Michel Pajeda. Yeah, they have Frozens in this. They have all sorts of everything in this. You just got to hit it. Got to hit it. Gaziv. King Green. There's a Patty the Batty. Nice one there. I love when he calls people sausages. Yes, sausage. Another one of these. Split decisions. Aldo and Edgar. We're going to be sitting on random all night. I feel like these are definitely case hits, but maybe I'm crazy. But either way, they're going to random. Nice Patty the Batty. Yes, sausage. And he's definitely going to be fighting for a title soon. Good luck beating that guy. Good luck beating that dude. A lot of people talk smack about that dude. He's tough. I wouldn't want to fight that guy. He can strike with you, and if it goes to the ground, it's over. There's Ulberg. There's Christian Rodriguez. Jourdain. Tail of the Tape Rockich. That was a fun pack, I guess. Yeah. I love Paddy Pimblett. I think he's great for the sport. I can't wait to watch him fight for a title. I'm actually still holding a tie-dye Paddy rookie, whatever they call it, octagon side. I've been holding it for a while. Never sent it in for grading, but been holding it for a while. I'll probably send it in for grading once he wins the title. Abazi, Bueno, Josh Van. Evloev, Jasudavicius, Charrier. Charrier is a good fighter. He got worked the last time out, but he's good. $1 million, Randy. We got a radiating rookies. Mullins. We got Mac Dern. Radiating rookies is Peyton Talbot. There you go. Another case hit. It's a huge one right there. He's going to smash as an underdog tomorrow night. Nice Peyton Talbot. There you go. 1 in 3 cases. Pete Talbot. This case is actually really good in terms of case hits. Dobia, there you go. Case has been really good with case hits. We're just waiting on monster cards otherwise. We've got like 100 case hits. It's wild. Gaethje, the future Gary. I like Machado Gary. A lot of people don't. Imavov, Blue, Hizraev to 150. Perez. Who is that? Alex Perez. Chaos Covington. A cool Connor card there. Underdog to bet on tomorrow. I like Kai Kara. I like Kai Kara a lot in the co-main. Pantoja hasn't lost in like 5 years, but I just don't think. And he's already beaten Kai Kara. It's so hard to beat the same guy twice. Kyler Phillips, Shogun, Virna. That'll be mine. I'm gonna be betting a lot of money on Kai Kara. I just think he's got the hands to win that fight, and I don't think he can get submitted. We'll see if I'm right. Trey Waters. There's Gabriel Bonfim. There's my dude. The Bonfims. Martinez. Sarukian. There we go. Bonfim. The Bonfim brothers are my boys. My favorite guys to watch these days. People always say, who do you like to watch? These guys. Bonfims. All right. It's probably my favorite fighter right now, outside of Dustin Poirier. My favorite up-and-coming fighter, Gabriel Bonfim. I love to watch Benoit Saint-Denis as well. I think he's so much fun. It's been out for a while. He had a staph infection when he fought Dustin. He fought Ray Moicano. I don't think he was really right then because he'd just been knocked out. You watch out for that guy when he comes back. We got 3 boxes left to go. Good luck. Case hits everywhere. Nothing red or better yet. Let's fix that. Air Jordan. Not a lot of lady autos. There's another Dustin. There's the Peyton Talbot. That's a nice one right there. Red and blue. Peyton Talbot. I feel like Peyton Talbot either wrecks the guy that's 15-1 tomorrow night and goes on to have an insane career, or gets beat again and probably falls off the UFC face of the earth. I feel like there's only 2 scenarios there. Silva, Kai Kara, there he is. Renat. Peyton Talbot's really good on the feet. He just absolutely destroyed Cameron Simon, and Cameron Simon's a really good striker. But then he just got wrecked by a journeyman who just laid and prayed the whole fight. But you fight next level guys, you got to figure out how to get past that. Natalia, Leon, is that Izzy? Benoit Saint-Denis. Yeah, we haven't seen much Pajeda, just some base. And then the split decisions. LaRon Murphy, there's Johnny Bones Jones. Bang, that's awesome. Johnny Jones to 99, the GOAT. Depending on how you see it. That's huge. Huge card. Boom. 7 out of 99. Boom. This case. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll put him up there. Johnny Bones. Didn't see that one coming in my wildest dreams. Ribeiro. Tom Aspinall. Fists of Fury. Just wrecking Pavlovich there. Johnny Bones. Huge Johnny Bones. Johnny has not signed in a long time. That's awesome. Could have been so much huger. How do you figure? How could it have been huger? There's Guskov. There's Miranda Maverick. Fear the Maverick. She's got an ACL injury. She's going to be out for a while. She's a lot of fun to watch, too. What other green auto would have been huger? All right. Kevin Holland, Ketlin Vejeda, Curtis Blades. All right. We got a Johnny Bones. I'm curious to see what the other auto. Was it Bonfim in there too? Let's find out. Aaron. RoboCop, Chase Hooper. There's a Vulcan Uzdemir. Rocky. There's no reason for him to fight Tom Aspinall. None. I would have retired too. Raul Rosas. There's Gaethje. Nice one there. Evloev. I would have retired too. I mean, he's got a lot of personal stuff going on. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's doing well outside of the octagon. Personally, I don't know, but all the stuff you read suggests that he may not be doing as well as he would like to be doing. But again, no reason to fight Tom Aspinall, a guy 10 years younger than him at the peak physical condition. Like, there's just no reason. Why? Doesn't do you any good. He doesn't need the money. Kaya Asakura is a nice one. Virna Jandijoba. I love watching her fight. She just takes you right down. She's not afraid to fight you and just wrecks everyone on the mat. Love watching her fight. There's Umar and Max Holloway to 150. Yadong Song, Numansa. Jan Machado, Gary. Max Holloway. All right. Vulcan, Uzdemir. Jalton. It's Carl Williams. I think that's Chaos Williams, isn't it? No, it's not. Carl Williams. Red and blue. I was thinking when I read the checklist that Carl Williams is Chaos, but it's not. All right, last pack. Box 10 of 12. Anderson Silva negative again. Rodolfo Bellato. He just wrote R. Bellato in just normal letters. Thank you, Rodolfo. Very, very thankful that you put so much energy into that. That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Bellato. All right, y'all, we got 2 boxes left to go. We'll take a 30-second break before we finish the last 2. Be right back to finish them off. All right, y'all, we're back. We got 2 boxes left to go. Let's finish strong here. Let's finish strong. We got some of these split decisions to go to random on at the end. We got a Helix real early. We got some of the Kings and Queens. We got Radiating Rookies. All sorts of wild stuff here. You're in New Orleans, Kedrick? Yeah, those prices are going to be insane. Those prices are going to be insane. We got SmackDown coming here to Cleveland. My kids want to go. My wife's got like a little chart of things they need to do to earn it. They're not doing great so far, but they want to go pretty badly. We got Aspinall, Patty. We got John Jones autos. I don't know. Call me crazy. I feel like the case has been pretty decent. Now that I look at it. Here we go. Sergey Pavlovich. Let's find some crazy stuff on the way in. Joanna. There's Nate Train. Landwehr. Ooh, Rebavix. Blue. Temba. Not a big Rebavix guy, but if you bought that spot, I bet you are. Blue rookie auto Rebavix. It feels like there's going to be no female autos in this whole case, Doc G. It's just what I'm feeling right now. But maybe if there is, it'll be a crazy one. But right now, it just doesn't have that feel to it. Henry Mora. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I just reverse jinxed it. Zellhuber. There's Daniel Marcos. He was undefeated for a while. He stinks, too. Like, how that guy was undefeated. What a horrible fighter he is. Ugh. Like, his last fight was one of the most embarrassing fights I've ever seen in my entire life. Absolutely awful. God, is he bad. For a 15-0 guy, like, literally, there's Dreykus out of 10. There's your Refractor out of 10. Dreykus still knocks. That's your guy, too, Doc G. Karine Silva. Dreykus out of 10. Beautiful card. Still knocks. I don't think he beats Islam. A lot of people seem to think he's going to run right through him. I don't. He loses relatively easily. Or I'm sorry, JDM's fighting Islam, not him. I get talking Dumas. That dude can't fight this weekend. Thank God. Cedricus Dumas. We don't want that guy fighting this weekend. He's got to figure his stuff out first. Bo Nickel. Barboza. There's Joanna. Who's Dreykus got next? I'm trying to think. I was starting to think of who Dreykus has next, and then it went to JDM and Islam. Who's Dreykus got next? There's Danny Barlow. Michael Venom Page out of 8. Nice one there. MVP. The Octagons out of 8 are nasty. That's a good hit. Nice MVP. Those are smooth looking. Excuse me, Mr. Pimblett. Javid. Alonzo Menafield. Rookie Shamil Gaziv. The Black Beast. Shamil Gaziv. I'm not sure when she's fighting again, honestly, Doc G. I gotta look. I don't know what they're gonna do with her, because she's kind of in no man's land now. Like, she needed one more to get back to title contention, and now it's like Shavkat, there's Funk Master to 99, Aljamain. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with her. But it's been a month or so, so she's definitely out of camp. I'm not really sure, honestly. But that sucked. I think she was going to smash that night, too. Looks like we got a base auto after this Yuri. Base auto is Marab Dawalishvili. That's another nice name. Piotr Jan. Robert Whitaker representing. Another case hit. The case hits are very generous. I actually remember that from last year. They're everywhere. Representing Robert Whitaker. He's representing his teeth. Getting mashed in. But a nice Marab. How awesome is this dude's auto? On card Marab. Can't even make it on a stand. Nice Dawalishvili. All right, we got 2 packs left and then a final box coming. Tony Ferguson. Morgan Charrier. Volk. Morgan Charrier. Again, if you guys love this stuff, I'll be back tomorrow night. I have a hobby case and a delight case. So if you want to be ripping UFC during the fights, I'll be here. Love to have you here with me. Urseg is a nice one. Boars. All right, we got our final box coming. I feel like this case has been pretty good. I feel like it started out kind of just but as I look at this wall over and over and over again, it's been pretty solid. Pretty good. Every top name seems to have hit something. Here we go. Final box. Good luck. If we haven't hit for you, I hope we do now. We'll do these split decisions via random at the end. All right. Come on, red or better. Red or better. Or a big red auto. Or a super base. Or a frozen. Anything. Just throw something crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Zachary, thanks for hanging out. Final box coming. Here we go. Let's do it. That's Michael Morales. That is Weston Wilson to 199. Bautista. How about another Helix? 2. I mean, seriously? 2 Helix in the same case? Holy moly. Are you guys serious right now? Helix 2 times? It's like 1 in 10 cases. This case has had like 30 case hits. I don't feel like anybody's as excited as they should be. That's insane. Dustin and Habib. Helix. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, this case is nuts. I haven't watched anybody else rip this, but if this is what all the cases are like, whew. Case hits everywhere. All right. Let's Let's do it. Kevin Holland. Poetan. 2 Helix, same case. Jeez, oh man. Habib. Nice Poetan. It's the best one you've seen so far. Well, that's good. I love to see that. Come back tomorrow night. See a better one than this. Pratez is a really nice one there. That'll be sleeved and loaded, obviously. All right, we're waiting on 2 more autos. Man, another Helix. Orange. Let's go on the orange. Come on. Dudakova. Barber. Arnold Allen. Kopp. And Sadikov. Come on, orange. We're going this way. Charles Jourdain. Is this real life? Are you freaking kidding me? We already hit the orange wave of this. Air Jourdain. Look at this. Jourdain auto. Jourdain. Oh, no. Same exact card. Oh, never mind. That was Christian Leroy Duncan. Jeez. Jourdain and Duncan. 2 rookie orange autos. I thought that was the same guy. It's how late in the night it's getting. Man. We got the case hit case. That's right. Christian Leroy Duncan. I got him confused. Norma Dumont. Doc G, I fear that you have found the all guys case break. Bonfim again. Oh. Redemption. There's Sugar Sean, Ilya, Fists of Fury. Got a redemption auto coming. Good luck on the redemption. I know like Oliveira's an auto, our redemption. Urseg, Volk. Good luck. Here we go. Congrats. You are due to receive a Chrome Rookie Autograph Blue. I think it's Josh Van. No, Vinicius Oliveira. That's who it is. Vinicius Oliveira. Blue auto. That's a nice one. That one will play. So we got a orange Air Jordan and a blue Oliveira. That's a big box right there with a Habib case hit. It's crazy. It's a crazy box. So this product seems to be pretty loaded. Zone Collection, man. You're the man. I'm not the man. You're the man. I'm just ripping it. Johnny Jones, purple. Punching Stipe in the face. All right, let's see if we can't find something crazy on the way in. Come on, give us a red or a super. Again, we're live on eBay, live on YouTube. As always, we'll be back tomorrow night with 2 cases. Come hang out. I'll be watching the fights, yelling and screaming over my bets. But if you guys want to know who I'm on Ilya via finish, and I'm on Kai Kara. Those are my two big plays as of right now. Could change tomorrow. Piera. Marab to 150 is nice. Mac Dern, the Beast, Fio. On Kai Kara. I think he wins. I think it's his time. Hope I'm right. I like him. He's a good kid. Oh. Red. Let's go, red. True red. Let's save that for the end. Red there. That'll be the last card. We got a red. Red, red, red. Let's do it. Molly McCann. Shamil Gaziv. Pantoja to 99. We do have a true red coming. We're going to close out on the red. Some breakers just run them. I try to build some suspense. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's just what I do. All right, we got a red coming at the end. We got, let's see what we got here. We got Yasmin. We got Colby Chaos Covington, numbered. Patty the Baddie. All right, we got a true red. Shouldn't be an auto. Should just be a true red. Let's see something wild. Good luck, y'all, on the true red. Come on. Let's see something crazy. Metafield. Yuri. T. Ferg. Michael Venom Page, Oliveira, Fio, Hizraev, and it's going this way. Let's go this way. Here we go. Let's figure out what weight class. Welterweight. All right, good luck. True red welterweight rookie of Danny Barlow. 2 of 5. Very nice, D. Barlow. Whew, quite a case. Quite a case. I dare you to find a better case than that. 2 helixes, reds. Whew, John Jones autos. Nasty. Absolutely nasty. Here comes a recap. We're going to go to random on the split decisions momentarily. Here's your recap. All right. We got Park Gold, Maladino, Fajeda, Bruno Silva, Numansa, Buckley to 50, Bilal Muhammad, Manel Kopp, Khabib, Sterling, Cejudo to 50, Michael Venom Page, Torres, Volk, Bonfim, Michael Venom Page again, Henry, Waldo Cortez Acosta, Arnold All-In Allen, Jamal Hill, Shara, Muniz, Chan Sung Jung, Sermonara, Petrino, Joanna, Yasmin to 8, Zhang, Buckley again, Anderson Silva, Bonfim again, Kazama, Hamzat, Joaquin Buckley again, Michael Chandler, Colby Covington, Pantoja, Marab, Bonfim again, Ilya, Pajeda, Weston Wilson, Morgan Charrier, Michael Venom Page to 8 is a nice hit. Sterling, Kazeev, Marcos, Max Holloway, Gaethje, Miranda Maverick, Tom Aspinall, Kai Kara, Peyton Talbot, Kizraev, Dern, Christian Rodriguez, that's Alexander Rakic, Trevor Peak, Chepe Mariscal, Gabriel Bonfim, Hooper, Hamzat, Dreykus. That was Rinya Nakamura, De Silva, Kopylov, Jan, and Jaregui. Autos not on stands. Oliveira blue, Marab base, Ribovix blue, Bellato base, Bonfim refractor to 199, Casey O'Neill, Nakamura, Martinez, gold tied to Avasa, Josh Van base, Danny Barlow. Danny Barlow spot did good. Chase Hooper, Tatiana Suarez, Gaethje, Landwehr, and Trey Waters. On stands in no order, Patty Pimblett, green auto. Danny Barlow, true red rookie out of 5. Dreykus, Stillknox, black refractor to 10. Connor, Fist of Fury. We got 2 of these kings. We got Tapuria and Stipe. Case hits there. Tom Aspinall out of 199. Auto. Peyton Talbot. Radiating rookies. Nice one there. Jean Silva hit early and then kind of faded out of 199. That one will still play. 2 orange rookie autos. Christian Duncan, Charles Air Jourdain, Rainer DeRitter out of 99 and 152 rookie autos. There you go. We got 2 helixes. These are not easy to hit. Habib and Dustin Poirier. Huge cards right there. We got a couple of representings, Bob Whitaker and Marab. We got a Shavkat, Berserker, nice one there. We got a Prates auto, rookie, and how about a Johnny Bones Jones out of 99, 7 out of 99, huge Johnny Bones. We got 3 of these. We're going to go to random on. We got these split decisions. These are all case hits. We got the case hit case. If you guys love this stuff and you want to come back and hang out, I'll be here tomorrow night ripping during the fights. I'll be talking fights. I'll be betting fights if you guys want to come out. Love to have you. Give me just a second. Let's go to random. All right. All right. Random.org. Here we come. dice roller. And list randomizer, we got to turn up. Here we go. Good luck. All right, we're going to roll some dice. It's going to tell us how many times we are going to randomize these lists. Here we go. We're going 7 times on all of these. First card is Jose Aldo, Frankie Edgar. Seven times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's your 6. We're going 7 times. Aldo's on top. Aldo, you got it. There you go. Jose Aldo. Next one is Conor McGregor, Alexander Volkanovski. Conor. Seven times. Good luck. 5, 6. Here's your 6. 7. Volk. You're going to get that one. Volk gets that one. And last but not least, Alex Pereira and Tom Aspinall. Good luck. 7 times. There's 6. Good luck. Tom Aspinall. Big night for Tom Aspinall. Everybody have an amazing rest of your evening. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night for back-to-back case breaks. We'll see you real soon. Bye. Bye.